He's back. Adam Neumann, former CEO of office sharing space WeWork, has dusted himself off, picked himself up for a new real estate venture to reinvent residential living. And before we begin, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell because I post cool stuff like this each and every week, plus the news when it breaks, and you don't want to miss it. Let's go. Hi, I'm Matt Theriault, CEO of Epic Real Estate, where we show people how to invest in real estate with an emphasis on retiring early. Now this week, former WeWork CEO Adam Neumann returned to the business world with a sizable investment to explore one of his WeWork-related passions, the future of residential living. Neumann, who left WeWork last year during a floundering attempt to go public, invested $30 million in Alfred Club, Inc. Now, Alfred Club is a startup that provides apartment buildings with services such as concierge-like staff and property management software. This new venture, which was Neumann's former pet project at WeWork, led an expansion beyond office rentals to community-minded residences called We Live. The idea was ultimately implemented in just two buildings, one in New York and the other very close to Washington, D.C. But it was touted as part of a grander vision for WeWork to expand beyond the office into other parts of life. Neumann has stayed out of the spotlight after he left WeWork last year, although he maintained significant profit interests in the company. The co-working firm reached a valuation of $47 billion at its peak. But in SoftBank's most recent earnings call, the company disclosed a 96% loss in value that now stands at just $2.9 billion. You see, it was just last fall when WeWork withdrew its plans for an initial public offering. But in doing so, they had to open up their books, of which revealed questionable practices of operations and accounting. So as the IPO was scrapped, so was Neumann. And subsequently, WeWork took billions in bailout funding from SoftBank Group and terminated thousands of employees. Neumann has since sold off some of his own real estate assets, but he's back as he found a cohort in Alfred Club's CEO that shares his vision for reinventing real estate. They both hold the perspective that real estate can do more for people and that people should demand more from their greatest expense in life. And I'm sure this is just the beginning for them. I mean, with current mass migrations out of urban areas to more suburban and rural areas, not to mention a growing population and a shrinking supply of homes for sale, shifting societal values, and the global COVID pandemic. Oh, and there's that little thing we've got quickly approaching called an election.
The question is,
only time will tell what the future of residential living will become. But I'm curious, your thoughts. All things going on in the world considered, what does the future of residential living look like to you? Go ahead and share with me in the comments below. And who do you know that might also find this newsworthy? When their name comes to mind, please share it with them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.